Hi guys, it's a beautiful day once again and welcome back to Dexter's World channel. It's been my routine to be here in the mud pond before the sun rises, and just last night we were able to experience a hurricane. Hurricane here is not actually comparable to those ones that are happening in other countries like in the US, but the strong winds here is actually minimal. But last night we experienced a heavy downpour and the strong winds disturb us, and I was so in panic because the water from the upper portion of this property are actually dripping down here, that it almost filled our mud pond, and we're trying to put the net in the middle of the night. We're trying to put the net over there because the current of the water is really very strong. But thanks God, because we were able to contain the fish. Had it not for our timely intervention, this fish could have, escaped away. And this is the rice field over there, and there are so many predators, and it would now be impossible for us to recover our fish. So sometimes things are like that. In the middle of the night, I was really soaked with water. My head is still aching. You guys can see that the fish are now very healthy and very active. But my problem here is on how to segregate or to get the bigger ones from the tank, because there are big fish that I saw. I'm really very bothered about this, because I know that if we will just leave them, there's a tendency that they will eat the smaller ones and we cannot have the maximum harvest. So my plan today is to dip myself here. I will go down, of course, and I will use the net and get some bigger fish right here, and I will throw them here. So let's do this process. This is called sizing. Well, if this gonna be done inside the box, it would have been more easier, but this mud pond will now make us work hard, do a lot of work. So we'll go down, guys, and this is a slippery mud here. Okay, and you will see that we experience a landslide here. Very slippery. Maybe I can step on here. That's it. And it's aching. So you will see here that the mud is actually stuck over here. I would like to make a rip-wrap or a short repair of this. Okay, I will use this net, of course. I hope they will come to me. Just come to me. You see, these are just very shallow. My plan is to give some food. I hope that they will not be afraid. There are fish that really would like to grow in the mud pond. They are fast growers actually, and for the catfish we call this, shooters. These are quality fish, you see? They are good. And I'm really very amazed by the kind of growth that we experience here, because I've been into doing this mud pond. I have already vast of experience about growing the fish in the mud pond, but not near the house. It's in the old farm. It's really very far from here. You have to travel a couple of minutes, maybe more than an hour before you're gonna reach our old farm. We cannot maximize our monitoring system because it's far. And even during the night, there are herons that, night birds actually are coming over. And this is the reason why I'm so amazed, because we have here a 24/7 concentration of the health of the fish. Though it's early in the morning, but I can sense that the water here in this pond is warm. And this is the kind of temperature that goldfish would really like. They will really thrive in this kind of temperature. We have 5 varieties here. We have the moorfish, we have the red cap, we have the bullhead, we have here the pearl scale, and also the shubunkin. So we have 5 varieties here, all mixed together. I don't know if I'm doing right, but they're not breeding actually. This is growing out tank, or we will not worry about inbreeding, because it's not like the birds that you said it will produce some bad mutations. But in here, it's a growing tank, and we can mix them all together in this one single tank. But the problem is the cannibalism. Of course, we have to segregate some big fish. So I have here a couple of monster fish. And you can see right here, they're quite big compared to the other fish that are here. And I think this size now can be good to mix up in the first tank, because this first tank has bigger fish. So I will allow my staff to do this task. Of course, I'm just showing it to you, and I cannot do all this because I'm still going to report to the office. I'm a very busy person. I'm a very busy man. And another project that we gonna make is, of course, the Love Drive campaign. And I would like to make a shout out to the ICCM group, and I will explain to you later who is this ICCM that's supporting us. By the way, guys, I'd like to point it out that in the mud pan, if you're gonna load plenty of fish, of course, it's best that you are going to back this up with air pump. This mud pan is just very small, and we have some in the fish right here inside. You see this air pump? This is our air pump. You see the stone as our weight, and we can have a good movement of the water. I will take this opportunity to get the mud from here. We had this landslide just last night, and maybe we can finalize everything. This is a trial and error, because I don't know if this will work, but it did work. Maybe we can put a liner over here, we can file hollow blocks or whatever, just to make this concrete. But I am not still very sure if this is gonna be now the permanent mud pond, because I'm still aiming to have another property that we can utilize for the big mud pond, for the big goldfish, and the big fish farm for this big ambition. So you guys can see that there's a big difference in terms of size between these two fish that are here. The fish that are here are older by weeks, maybe 2 weeks. And the reason for this is that the moment that they are placed in the mud pan, they will certainly grow fast. This is the reason why we cannot dispense the mud pan. In my earlier video, we can mimic the mud pan, of course, but we have to spend more electricity because of the filtration system. But then, in the mud pan, we have this natural seepage of the water, that the dirt, the unconsumed food will just be absorbed by the muds. It will give us good water, of course. So I just hope we can catch some, but this is quite deeper. I'm just... Oh, this is quite deep. Up! Ah. See? Oop, oop, ooh. It's deep. I can recall that one of our followers asked me, what's your favorite fish? And I answered, it's Japanese koi. And my other favorite fish are the goldfish. But specifically, I'm really amazed by the pearl scale, this water bubble eye, and this red cups. Maybe you're interested about the measurement of this. We have this 3 meters, or actually 4 meters. We have here the length of more than 10 meters, maybe 11. I'm really very excited to do the harvest maybe a month after this, because I wanted to have the live harvest here on YouTube, on my channel. Then since we are here already, we will take this opportunity to cover the hole that is actually developing here. This is not good here. I will cover this one with mud. Otherwise, all our fish will be able to get out of the tank through this hole here. See? Wow. And as a farmer, we have to be ready about getting dirty. I will seal this. And one good thing about, this mud pan here is we have here the clay soil. You know what I mean? This clay soil is very sticky that if you will dig, it's just a very shallow hole, and you will put in some water, it will not dry up. And this is the reason why here we have been able to do this mud pan, because of this clay soil. And I'm really very privileged enough to, have this property, because we can just grow our fish. We can just dig a hole and then put some water and then put the fish, and that's it. There's a mud pan already. I thought I soaked my microphone, but never mind. Here. So now we will release the fish, the monster fish, the fast growers that we have got from the second tank, and we will release this one now. And slowly they will join the group here. I'd like to see them growing here. Why I do this? Because as what I have said, they will eat the smaller ones over there. There are many smaller fish that are there, so here they have almost the same size, and I will release them now here. Okay, see. Very good fish, very good fish. This is the kind of life that I would like to live. I don't dream about luxurious life. I did not even dream of becoming rich. But what I'm dreaming about is to live a simple life, less stress, and dream big, of course, within our reach, within our ability to, of course, do this and realize and achieve, of course, with the help of the Almighty. So I hope, guys, that you're entertained with this video, and shout out to the members of this channel and even to our followers and viewers. And if you're not subscribed to this channel, maybe humbly ask you to please subscribe, because you will learn many things. I am very honest and very vocal about the experiences that I had in order to, give some information, education, and even knowledge, maybe, to our viewers and followers. And God bless us all. I would like to see you in my next video. Only here at Dexter's World.